Beloved chosen one, get ready, because what I'm about to share will change your perspective and ignite your faith. If you've found yourself here, know that this is not by chance. God's hand has led you to this very moment. Something profound is unfolding in your life, even if you can't yet see it. The love you've long prayed for, hoped for, and trusted God to bring into your life is closer than ever. God has not only heard your prayers, but has approved them, setting in motion a divine plan that will soon manifest in ways beyond your imagination. This is your season of transformation, the moment where all the waiting and challenges begin to make sense. As one of God's chosen ones, you are stepping into alignment with His perfect plan for your life. Every trial you've faced has been preparation for this very blessing. Can you feel the shift in the atmosphere? Do you sense that God is about to do something extraordinary in your heart and your future? Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds us, "To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven." Your time has come. Just as God orchestrated the beautiful union of Isaac and Rebekah at the perfect moment, He is now bringing forth the love and partnership He has destined for you. The details of your story are being woven together by His divine hands. Before we dive deeper into this life-changing revelation, I invite you to take a step of faith. Comment 999 below as a declaration that you're ready to embrace this new season. To those who have supported through Super Thanks, your generosity means the world. Thank you for believing in this ministry and making it possible to reach so many hearts. Stay with me, because what I'll share next will equip you to step boldly into the love and destiny God has prepared just for you. This is only the beginning. God's chosen one, your true love is coming. God has approved it. Chosen one, have you ever wondered, why now? Why is this love entering your life at this precise moment? The answer lies in the perfection of divine timing. Every hardship you've endured, every challenge you've overcome, and every season of solitude you've walked through has been preparing you for this sacred moment. God has been guiding you step by step, ensuring that your heart and spirit are ready to receive a love that is not only profound, but divinely ordained. This is not a coincidence or a fleeting connection. It is part of God's perfect plan, arriving at the exact time He intended for you. So, could all the pain, the waiting, and the unanswered prayers have been shaping you for this extraordinary blessing? The Bible reminds us in Ecclesiastes 3:11, He has made everything beautiful in its time. Your trials were not in vain. They were refining your soul, building your character, and teaching you patience. Now, as you stand on the cusp of this divine love, understand that every tear, every prayer, and every moment of surrender was leading you here. This love is more than a relationship. It is the culmination of your spiritual journey. You've faced struggles that many might never fully comprehend, yet those very trials have shaped you into the resilient and faithful person you are today. Like gold refined in fire, your soul has been purified, preparing you to embrace a love that aligns with God's higher purpose for your life. Have you considered that this love is not just for your fulfillment, but also a testimony to others of God's faithfulness? Think of Job, who endured unimaginable loss yet remained steadfast in his faith. In the end, God restored him, blessing him abundantly. Similarly, your perseverance has brought you to the threshold of blessings you've always been meant to receive. The universe, under God's direction, knew you needed this specific moment to grow, evolve, and become the person capable of stepping into this divine union. This love isn't just about personal joy, it's part of a grander design. You and your counterpart are destined to come together not merely for romantic fulfillment, but to create something far greater. a ripple effect of love, healing, and transformation that will impact those around you. Consider the story of Abraham and Sarah, Genesis 21. Despite their years of waiting and doubt, God fulfilled His promise to them in His perfect time, giving them Isaac, a child of destiny. Like Abraham and Sarah, your waiting has not been wasted. God's promises are true, and this love is part of His divine purpose for your life. What if your union becomes a source of hope and inspiration for others who are still waiting on their blessings? This is not just a partnership. It is a manifestation of divine purpose. Your love story is meant to glorify God, to show the world what happens when we trust His timing and surrender to His plan. Can you feel the magnitude of this moment? Can you sense that your life is about to change in ways beyond your imagination? Embrace this love with confidence, knowing that it is heaven-sent and perfectly aligned with the purpose God has for your life. Chosen one, you are standing on the brink of experiencing a love that will not only transform your life, but leave an indelible impact on the world around you. Do you realize the significance of what's unfolding right now? This is not just another chapter in your story. It is the fulfillment of a divine promise. You are not merely lucky, you are chosen. This is not a title of pride, but a profound truth that God Himself has ordained for you. He has aligned the universe to bring you a love beyond anything you've dared to imagine, a love that will awaken your highest potential and align your life with your soul's divine purpose. You've been through so much to reach this moment. Every tear, every heartbreak, and every unanswered prayer was shaping you for what lies ahead. Isaiah 61:3 declares that God will give a crown of beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, and a garment of praise instead of a spirit of despair. Your struggles were not unnoticed. They were seen, valued, and used by God to refine you into someone ready to embrace a love that is not just beautiful, but transformative. This love is your reward, a sacred gift that was always meant for you. Being chosen doesn't mean being exalted in the eyes of the world. It means you are deeply connected to something far greater than yourself. You've been called to a higher purpose, and now God is blessing you with a partner who will walk beside you as you fulfill that mission. Think of Mary and Joseph. Their union was not about personal convenience or status. It was about divine purpose. Together, they nurtured the greatest gift to humanity, Jesus Christ. In a similar way, your love is a divine partnership designed to serve a higher calling that only you and your counterpart can fulfill. Have you considered how this love will not only bring joy to your heart, but also glorify God through your lives together? This is not simply about finding a partner. It's about discovering the one who complements your divine purpose. You've been prepared for this moment in ways you may not even realize. Every lesson, every heartbreak, every season of waiting was carefully orchestrated by God to make sure you would be ready to receive this love. Like gold purified in fire, you've been refined, and now you stand ready to embrace a love that aligns with your highest calling. Romans 8:18 reminds us, "The sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that is to be revealed in us." That glory is about to unfold in your life. The universe, under God's direction, has been setting the stage for this union, and now it is unfolding before your eyes. God's timing is always perfect, even when it feels like you've waited too long. Have you ever wondered why love seemed to elude you in the past? It wasn't because you weren't deserving. It was because God was preparing something extraordinary. Every tear and every heartbreak were steps in the divine plan leading you to this sacred moment. Just as Ruth's faith and loyalty brought her to Boaz, a union that carried profound purpose, your faith has led you to this love that will redefine your life. This is the moment you've been waiting for, chosen one. All the pain, loneliness, and moments of doubt were not in vain. They were building your strength, deepening your faith, and shaping your heart to receive this divine love. The wait is over, and you are stepping into a season where your heart will be filled in ways you never imagined possible. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This love is part of that plan. God has approved it. The love that is about to enter your life is not just a gift, it is the fulfillment of your soul's deepest desires and divine purpose. You are stepping into a destiny that will change everything. Are you ready to embrace it? Chosen one, trust the process, embrace the journey, and know that this sacred union is about to change your life in ways you never imagined. This is not just another relationship, it's the key that will unlock the powerful, purposeful person you were always destined to become. The time has come, your true love is here, and the pieces of your life, once scattered, have been carefully arranged by God Himself to align perfectly with His divine plan. Do you feel the shift happening within you? The readiness to step into this new chapter? The Bible tells us in Ecclesiastes 3:1, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven." You have endured your season of waiting, healing, and growth, and now the time has come to reap the blessings God has prepared for you. Your divine counterpart is ready, and the universe is in complete harmony with God's will for your life. This is the moment you've been waiting for. A love so profound, so eternal. It will transform not just your heart, but your very existence. This is not an ordinary connection. It is a sacred spiritual bond that transcends everything you've ever known. This love is not rooted in fleeting emotions or surface-level attractions. It is spiritual, eternal, and designed by God with a higher purpose. Consider the story of Adam and Eve in Genesis 2:18-24. God declared, "It is not good for the man to be alone," and created Eve as Adam's divine counterpart. Their union was not just about companionship, but a partnership meant to steward creation together. Likewise, the love that is coming into your life is not just about meeting emotional needs. It is about fulfilling a purpose that goes beyond yourself. This is a union ordained by God, bound by His divine plan to achieve something far greater than either of you could alone. This sacred connection transcends time, space, and the material world. Unlike worldly relationships, this love is not about external validation or physical desires. It is a deep soul connection, one that speaks directly to the essence of who you are. Have you ever felt that longing for something eternal, something that cannot be defined by earthly standards? That longing is about to be fulfilled. This love has been waiting to manifest, and when you meet your divine counterpart, you'll feel a profound recognition in your spirit. It will be as if your soul has finally come home, reminding you of your purpose and why you were placed here at this time. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians 13:4-7, "Love is patient, love is kind. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres." This love embodies these truths. It will challenge you to grow, uplift you when you feel weak, and inspire you to rise into the fullness of your potential. This is not a love that stays stagnant. It is one that propels you toward transformation, helping you become the best version of yourself. Like David, who was strengthened through trials to fulfill his destiny as king, this love will push you to rise above your limitations and step boldly into the life God has called you to lead. Can you imagine a love so powerful that it reshapes not only your life, but also your understanding of yourself? This is the love you are about to experience. It is not meant to be easy. It will stretch you, refine you, and elevate you to heights you never thought possible. But it will also be the greatest gift, one that empowers you to live with purpose, passion, and divine alignment. This is the love that has been written into the story of your life since the beginning of time. My friend, the time is now. Trust in God's timing and step boldly into the love He has prepared for you. It is eternal, sacred, and uniquely yours. A love that will not only fulfill your soul, but inspire you to change the world. Are you ready to embrace this divine union and step into the extraordinary life God has planned for you? Chosen one, your true love has been written in the stars. This is no coincidence, no chance encounter. It is part of a divine plan set into motion long before you were even born. Have you ever paused to think about how perfectly everything in your life has led you to this moment? The universe, under God's guidance, has already aligned every detail, ensuring that at the perfect time, you and your divine counterpart will come together. This love is not ordinary. It is sacred, a piece of a greater cosmic design that transcends the world's understanding of love. In Jeremiah 1:5, God declares, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Just as He knew you, He also knew the partner He has chosen for you." Your union has been orchestrated by divine hands, ensuring that when the timing is right, everything will fall into place. This is not just about you meeting someone. It is about a purpose far greater than yourself, a connection that has been woven into the fabric of God's eternal plan. When this love arrives, it will feel like coming home. You'll sense an unshakable recognition, as though you've known this person for lifetimes, and in a spiritual sense, you have. Your souls have been intertwined, journeying through different paths, yet always destined to reunite. Consider the story of Jacob and Rachel in Genesis 29. Though Jacob waited and labored for years, his love for Rachel never wavered. Their union was divinely chosen, and Jacob's perseverance was rewarded in God's perfect timing. Just as Jacob knew Rachel was the one, you will feel that same undeniable certainty when you meet your divine counterpart. Are you ready to embrace the reunion your soul has been longing for? This love is divinely ordained and approved by God Himself. It is not just an ordinary relationship. It is a sacred bond created to serve a higher purpose. Together, you and your counterpart will not only experience the beauty of love, but also fulfill a divine mission. This love is the catalyst for your soul's evolution, pushing you to grow, heal, and step into the fullness of your potential. Like Esther, whose union with King Xerxes was not just about marriage, but about saving her people, your union carries a significance that goes beyond personal joy. It is tied to God's greater plan. As this divine love approaches, preparation is key. The universe is calling you to release any lingering wounds, doubts, or fears. Are you holding on to past pain that could block the love you are about to receive? This sacred union can only flourish when your heart is open and ready. Ephesians 4:31-32 reminds us to get rid of all bitterness, rage, and anger. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you. Now is the time to heal unresolved emotional pain, forgive yourself and others, and create space in your heart for this extraordinary love. Preparation for this love requires more than just external readiness. It demands an internal transformation. You must connect with your higher self, align with God's divine purpose for your life, and fully embrace self-love. Have you considered that this love is not just a blessing, but also a responsibility? To honor it, you must nurture it with reverence, understanding that it will require growth, self-awareness, and faith. This love will challenge you to evolve, to rise above limitations, and to step boldly into your true power as the person God created you to be. Trust that the universe has been guiding you every step of the way. God's timing is never early, never late, it is always perfect. The more you prepare yourself spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, the more aligned you will be when this love enters your life. In Proverbs 3:5-6, we are reminded to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Allow yourself to surrender to divine timing, knowing that your divine counterpart is being guided to you just as you are being guided to them. Chosen one, open your heart, trust the process, and step forward in faith. This sacred union is closer than you think, and it is unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is not just about finding a partner. It's about fulfilling the purpose for which God has called you. Are you ready to step into this extraordinary love and embrace the life you were destined to live? Chosen. 1. There's an undeniable strength in patience. During those moments when you felt like giving up on love, when the weight of disappointment and loneliness seemed unbearable, God was working behind the scenes, preparing you for something far greater than you could imagine. The trials you endured, the heartbreaks you faced, and even the times you doubted love altogether were not in vain. They were essential parts of your soul's evolution. Have you ever considered that the waiting itself was a gift, shaping you into the person you are today? Patience is not just a passive act, it is a bold declaration of trust in God's perfect plan for your life. In Psalm 27:14 we are reminded, "Wait for the Lord, be strong, and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord." Every moment you spent in waiting was an act of faith, a testament to your belief that God's timing is always better than your own. And now, as you stand at the threshold of this divine love, you will see that every tear, every prayer, and every quiet moment of hope was worth it. Waiting has not diminished you, it has refined you. With each passing day you have grown stronger, more resilient, and more prepared to receive the love that is about to transform your life. The universe doesn't reward impatience, but it honors those who trust in the divine timing of their journey. Every moment of longing, every season of solitude was preparing you for this very moment. Consider the story of Abraham and Sarah, Genesis 21. They waited years for God's promise of a child, enduring doubt and uncertainty along the way. Yet, when the promise was fulfilled, it was more beautiful and meaningful than they could have ever imagined. Just as God rewarded their patience, He is now rewarding yours. Have you thought about how your season of waiting has been creating space for this extraordinary love? This love that is coming into your life is not just a fleeting connection, it is a sacred bond that will fill the gaps of all those lonely days and uncertain nights. It will be the answer to the prayers you whispered in moments of doubt. Isaiah 40:31 assures us, "But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." This is your moment of renewal, where every struggle is transformed into strength and every tear is turned into joy. Chosen one, trust that the universe and God have heard your prayers. The love that is about to enter your life is not just any love. It is the perfect person, uniquely matched to your soul. This is the culmination of your faith, patience, and perseverance. Can you feel the shift in your spirit, the readiness to embrace this love? This moment was worth every bit of waiting. The love you're about to receive will be so profound, so fulfilling, that it will make every hardship along the way feel like a small price to pay. So take heart, for this is your season. The waiting is over, and the love that is coming will not only fill your heart, but also propel you toward your highest purpose. Trust in God's timing and know that what He has prepared for you is far greater than you could ever imagine. Are you ready to step into this divine blessing and embrace the love you have been waiting for? Chosen one, One of the most challenging yet rewarding things you can ever do is trust in God's perfect plan for your life. Surrendering to divine love requires more than hope. It requires faith. Faith to let go of your need to control outcomes, faith to release your fears, and faith to embrace the truth that God's plan is infinitely greater than anything you could ever imagine. Have you ever wondered how much peace you could find if you truly surrendered to His timing? In love, as in life, trusting that the right person will come at the right time allows your heart to remain open and your spirit to stay aligned with His purpose. When you let go of the urge to force things to happen and instead trust in the flow of God's divine plan, you create the space for miracles to unfold. God's timing is flawless, and this applies to your true love as well. By releasing your doubts and expectations, you allow His blessings to flow freely into your life. Have you been holding on to fears or doubts that might be blocking you from receiving the love He has prepared for you? It's only when you surrender fully to His plan that you begin to see how each step, no matter how challenging, was leading you closer to your divine counterpart. Trusting God's plan means knowing that even when the path seems unclear, it is always bringing you closer to your purpose. Think about Joseph's journey in Genesis 37:50. Betrayed by his brothers and sold into slavery, Joseph endured years of hardship. Yet through every trial, God's hand was guiding him to a destiny that was far greater than he could have imagined. Similarly, your love story is being written by the hand of the divine. Each twist and turn, every delay, and every heartache has been preparing you for a love that is not only beautiful, but also sacred. Have you considered how your challenges might have been shaping you for the love you are about to receive? The love coming into your life is not ordinary, it is extraordinary. You will feel it deep in your soul, a connection that goes far beyond superficial traits or shared interests. The moment you meet your true love, your spirit will recognize them. It will feel like coming home, as though your soul has finally found the peace it has been searching for. Ephesians 1:11 tells us, "In Him we have obtained an inheritance, having been predestined according to the purpose of Him who works all things according to the counsel of His will." This connection has been predestined, and nothing in this world can hinder what God has ordained. Soul connections are magical because they transcend time and space, existing beyond the material world. When you meet this person, it might not appear as a traditional love at first sight. Instead, it could feel like an undeniable sense of peace, familiarity, and harmony that floods your heart. Consider the story of Ruth and Boaz, Ruth 2-4. Ruth's journey to Boaz wasn't marked by flashy emotions, but by God's quiet orchestration, bringing them together to fulfill a purpose greater than themselves. In the same way, your connection will unfold with divine clarity, revealing that this bond was always meant to be. Chosen one, this is the moment where everything in your life starts to align. You'll realize that the love you've been waiting for is not fleeting or superficial. It is a deep, lasting bond that will propel you toward your highest potential. Allow yourself to embrace the magic of this moment. Trust that the pieces of your life are falling into place exactly as God intended. Are you ready to receive this love with an open heart, trusting fully in God's perfect plan? This is not just a love story. It is a divine union that will transform your life and bring glory to the one who orchestrated it all. Chosen one, a soul connection is unlike any other love. It is eternal, unshakable, and divinely orchestrated. When you meet your true love, you will understand that this connection was written in the stars, planned by God Himself before time began. Have you ever felt that your heart was bound to someone you haven't even met yet? This is the nature of a soul connection. Your hearts are tied together by an invisible thread, and no circumstance in this world can sever it. True love thrives when you allow yourself to embrace vulnerability. It's tempting to build walls around your heart after experiencing disappointment or heartache, but God calls us to trust again, to let go of fear, and to open our hearts to the love He has prepared for us. 2 Timothy 1:7 reminds us, "For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control." Vulnerability is not a sign of weakness. It is a testament to your strength and faith. When you let down your defenses, you allow the person God has destined for you to see the true you, your fears, your dreams, your scars, and your beautiful heart. Consider the story of Hosea and Gomer in the Bible, Hosea 1-3. Despite Gomer's flaws and unfaithfulness, Hosea's love, ordained by God, was unwavering. This kind of divine love sees beyond imperfections. The person God has chosen for you will embrace all of who you are, loving you not in spite of your flaws, but because of them. They will encourage you to be your authentic self, creating a space of safety, healing, and growth. Are you ready to release your fears and allow this love to enter your life? True love is not just about romantic emotions. It is a spiritual awakening. When your divine counterpart enters your life, you will experience a profound shift that transforms the very core of who you are. This is the kind of love that awakens your soul to its higher purpose. Ephesians 4:2-3 encourages us to be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. This union will not merely change your relationship status, it will deepen your understanding of yourself, your purpose, and your connection to God. Together, you and your true love will walk a path of healing, growth, and enlightenment. This divine love will act as a mirror, reflecting both your light and your shadows. It will challenge you to grow, to confront your fears, and to heal old wounds. Like gold refined in fire, this love will refine you, pushing you to become the best version of yourself. Think about Ruth and Boaz, Ruth 2-4. Their union was not just about personal happiness, it was about fulfilling God's purpose. In the same way, your true love will help you step into the fullness of your destiny, guiding you toward your soul's mission and God's plan for your life. Can you see how this love is not just about romance, but about purpose? As your true love approaches, it's natural to feel doubts creeping in. You might wonder if this love is real, if it's too good to be true, or if you're even deserving of it. These doubts stem from past wounds, but remember this: God has approved this love. There is no room for doubt in the face of divine destiny. Jeremiah 31:3 reminds us, "I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with unfailing kindness." When doubts arise, take a deep breath and remind yourself of this truth. You are worthy. You've been chosen for a reason, and this love is part of God's perfect plan for you. It's time to release fear and embrace the power of this love. Let go of the past, of any pain or experiences that have caused you to doubt yourself. God is offering you a new chapter, a love that is unshakable, enduring, and transformative. Do you believe that you are ready to receive it? One of the most powerful tools in manifesting this love is belief. When you believe wholeheartedly that your true love is on the way, you align yourself with the energy of love and open the door for it to enter. Mark 11:24 assures us, "Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." Manifesting true love isn't about wishful thinking. It's about trusting God's plan, setting your intentions, and knowing that what is meant for you will find its way to you. Chosen one, this love is coming, and it is bringing with it healing, growth, and a deeper connection to your soul's purpose. Open your heart, trust in divine timing, and prepare to embrace the love you are always destined to experience. My friend, you hold within you the power to create the life and love you desire. By focusing on the qualities you seek in a partner, the love you wish to share, and the future you dream of building, you are setting the stage for your soulmate to appear. Have you taken a moment to envision the love God has prepared for you? When you align your energy with the vibration of love, you signal to the universe and to God that you are ready to receive. The Bible reminds us in Proverbs 23:7, "For as he thinks in his heart, so is he." When your thoughts and heart are focused on love, you align yourself with the divine plan and attract the perfect match into your life. Trust in your own power and in the wisdom of God, who is always guiding your path. The love you've longed for is not a distant dream. It is being manifested in this very moment. Isaiah 60:22 assures us, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." Your waiting season was never wasted. It was a time of preparation, of shaping your heart and soul to be ready for the extraordinary love that is now on its way. Trust that every tear, every prayer, and every moment of doubt was part of the journey leading to this divine union. Your true love is not just a romantic connection. It is a sacred bond approved by God, a love that transcends anything you've ever known. Have you ever felt like your heart was being prepared for something bigger than you could understand? This is that moment. The love destined for you is about to enter your life at exactly the right time. As you stand on the edge of this profound blessing, let go of fear and uncertainty. Open your arms and your heart to welcome the love you've been waiting for. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Trust in His plan, for it is far greater than anything you could imagine. This is your time, your moment to embrace a love that has been divinely crafted for you. Step forward with unwavering faith, trusting in the perfection of God's timing. Your love story is not a coincidence. It is a masterpiece written by the hand of the Creator Himself. Reflect on the story of Rebekah and Isaac, Genesis 24. Rebekah's journey to Isaac was not one of haste or doubt, but one guided by God's hand. When the time was right, God orchestrated every detail of their union, bringing them together in a way that could only be described as divine. Just as their love was destined, so is yours. Everything you've experienced, the heartbreaks, the lessons, and even the detours, has been preparing you for this moment. Have you ever questioned why love seemed to take so long to find you? The truth is, God has been working quietly behind the scenes, aligning every detail of your life so that your true love could enter at the perfect time. Romans 8:28 reminds us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." Even the moments that felt like setbacks were part of His greater plan, leading you closer to the love you were always meant to have. Trusting in divine timing means surrendering to God's wisdom, knowing that He sees the bigger picture. You don't need to rush or force anything. Ecclesiastes 3:1 declares, "There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens." When the time is right, the universe will reveal your true love, and in that moment you will see how perfectly everything has fallen into place. Can you imagine the peace that comes from knowing that your love story has been divinely orchestrated, with every detail already accounted for? Chosen one, the wait is over. Your true love is here, and the journey you're about to embark on will transform your life in ways you never thought possible. Embrace this divine union with faith and gratitude, knowing that it is not just a gift, it is your destiny. Open your heart, trust the process, and let God's perfect plan unfold. This is the love you were always meant to experience, and it will fill your life with purpose, joy, and an unshakable connection to the divine. Beloved chosen one, The beauty of divine timing is that it takes away the pressure. When you release the need to control the when and embrace the now, you open yourself up to receive the blessings God has always intended for you. Have you ever considered that the waiting wasn't a delay, but a preparation? True love is coming, and it is arriving at exactly the right moment, perfectly aligned with God's plan for your life. One of the most powerful ways to prepare for this love is by practicing forgiveness. Often, we carry the weight of past hurts, betrayals, and disappointments, allowing them to cloud our hearts and prevent us from fully embracing the love that awaits us. Ephesians 4:31-32 reminds us, "Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and slander be put away from you, along with all malice. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you." Forgiveness is not about excusing the wrongs done to you. It is about releasing the burden of resentment and pain that keeps you bound. It is an act of love, both for yourself and for the life you are preparing to step into. When you choose forgiveness, you free your heart from the chains of the past. You create space for healing, renewal, and the healthy, transformative love that God has destined for you. Imagine the walls you've built around your heart, walls that may have served as protection after moments of hurt. While these defenses may have shielded you from pain, they also block the very love you long for. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks these walls, softening your heart and preparing it to receive the incredible love that is on its way. Consider the story of Joseph and his brothers, Genesis 45. Joseph was betrayed by his own family and sold into slavery. Yet when he was reunited with his brothers, he chose forgiveness over bitterness. His words, "Do not be distressed or angry with yourselves, because you sold me here, for God sent me before you to preserve life." Genesis 45:5 reflect a heart that understood the power of forgiveness and God's greater plan. Like Joseph, your act of forgiveness can transform pain into purpose, making space for the blessings God has in store for you. Are you ready to release the weight of the past and embrace the freedom that forgiveness brings? True love requires vulnerability, and vulnerability cannot flourish in the presence of unforgiveness. When you forgive, you open your heart to the possibility of love without fear or hesitation. Colossians 3:13 encourages us, "Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you." This act of grace not only allows you to heal, but also aligns you with the divine love that is about to enter your life. Forgiveness is a process, a journey of letting go, and it begins with a single choice. Let go of the past, chosen one. Release the pain, the hurt, and the bitterness that no longer serve you. As you do, you make room for the beautiful, transformative love that God has prepared for you. Do you feel ready to embrace this love with an open heart, free from the shadows of the past? Your true love is near, but this love requires a heart that is tender, open, and unburdened. Let forgiveness be the key that unlocks the door to your new chapter. Trust that God is guiding you, that the timing is perfect, and that the love entering your life will be everything you've prayed for and more. Open your heart, trust in His plan, and prepare to receive the divine love you were always meant to experience. Chosen one. True love is not just about words or actions. It is the unspoken, soul-deep connection that transcends language and logic. When you meet your divine counterpart, you will understand that love is far more than gestures or spoken promises. It is the quiet knowing, the deep recognition that you are truly seen, understood, and cherished in a way you've never experienced before. This connection will not rely on shared interests or fleeting attraction, but will rest in the harmony of your souls. Have you ever longed for a love that goes beyond the surface, a love that speaks directly to your spirit? You will feel this profound bond in the way your hearts align, the way you can communicate without words, and the way your energies complement each other so effortlessly. It is the kind of connection that leaves you in awe, reminding you of the divine hand that brought you together. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10 reminds us, "Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow." This love is a gift, designed to uplift and strengthen you as you walk through life together, united by a bond that feels eternal and unbreakable. True love goes beyond fleeting emotions or temporary experiences. It is a spiritual connection, timeless and unshakable. Think of the story of Jonathan and David, 1 Samuel 18:1-4, a bond that was so pure and deep that Jonathan's soul was knit to David's. Although their relationship was not romantic, it exemplifies the kind of connection that transcends explanation, where loyalty, understanding, and love are felt at the soul level. When you encounter your divine counterpart, you will know it was meant to be, because it will resonate in every part of your being. Are you ready to embrace a love that is beyond logic and surpasses all expectations? The depth of divine love goes far beyond anything you've imagined. It is a love that heals the broken pieces of your heart, uplifts your spirit, and transforms your life in ways you never thought possible. With your true love, you will find a peace and fulfillment that defies words. Together, you will journey through life as one, united by a bond that was written in the stars and ordained by God. Romans 8:38-39 declares, "For I am convinced that neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, nor any powers will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus our Lord." This divine love mirrors that unshakable, eternal connection, reminding you that it is not of this world, but of God's perfect design. The journey to true love is rarely easy, but every step along the way is a vital part of your preparation. The obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt you faced were not meant to defeat you. They were meant to refine you. Think about the story of Ruth and Boaz, Ruth 2:4. Ruth's path was not without hardship, but through her faithfulness and trust in God, she was led to a love that blessed her life and fulfilled her purpose. Similarly, every trial you've endured has been shaping you into the person who is ready to embrace the profound love that is coming your way. Have you ever considered that the delays and challenges in your journey were not detours but stepping stones, leading you closer to your destined love? Each experience has been equipping you with wisdom, patience, and strength, preparing your heart to fully receive the love God has planned for you. Trust that these challenges were not in vain. They were part of a greater design to help you grow and align with your divine counterpart. Chosen one, this love is not just a fleeting romance. It is a partnership that will transform every part of your life. It is a bond that will remind you of God's grace, His timing, and His perfect plan. Step forward with faith, knowing that every step you've taken has brought you closer to the love you were always meant to have. Open your heart, release your doubts, and prepare to embrace the divine connection that will change everything. Are you ready to step into the love that has been waiting for you all along? Chosen one, the journey is just as important as the destination. Every step you take on this path is filled with lessons, growth, and transformation, shaping you into the person you are destined to become. Have you ever considered that the challenges you face are not obstacles, but stepping stones, preparing you for something greater? This journey, though it may not always be smooth, is essential for helping you fully appreciate and embrace the divine love that is about to enter your life. Even the difficult moments, the heartbreaks, the waiting, and the uncertainty are preparing you for a love that will heal, empower, and inspire you in ways you never thought possible. Trusting the journey means embracing the truth that everything, both the good and the bad, is part of God's perfect plan. Romans 8:28 reminds us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Even when the road feels unclear, you can trust that every experience is guiding you closer to the love that will transform your life. Each challenge you face is not random, it is a deliberate part of your divine preparation. Imagine the story of Joseph, Genesis 37:50. Despite being sold into slavery and facing countless trials, Joseph's journey led him to a position of great purpose and fulfillment. Similarly, every step of your path is aligning you with the person who is meant for you. Are you ready to trust that your journey is leading to something beautiful? When the universe and God's will align to bring divine love into your life, you will start to see signs and synchronicities that confirm your soulmate is near. These are not coincidences, they are messages from the divine, guiding and reassuring you. Pay attention to the subtle signs around you. Have you noticed patterns, repeating numbers, or meaningful coincidences appearing when you least expect them? These moments are not random. They are gentle nudges from God, reminding you that you are on the right path. Consider how God used signs to guide his people throughout the Bible. In Exodus 13:21, God led the Israelites through the wilderness with a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. Just as he provided clear signs for them, he's offering you divine guidance through synchronicities and meaningful moments. Perhaps it's a song that resonates deeply with your heart, a passage of scripture that speaks directly to your soul, or even a chance encounter that feels divinely inspired. These signs are not to be dismissed. They are part of the orchestration of your love story. True love is not just about reaching the destination. It is about the journey that prepares you to receive it. Each step, each trial, and each lesson is refining your spirit, aligning your energy, and drawing you closer to your divine counterpart. Proverbs 3:5-6 encourages us to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Trust that every step you take, even the difficult ones, is leading you toward the love that God has destined for you. As these signs and synchronicities begin to appear, take them as reassurance that your divine union is drawing near. These magical moments may come unexpectedly, a random encounter, a word of encouragement, or a sudden realization, but they are part of God's plan to guide you. Have you paused to embrace these moments and thank God for his guidance? When you notice these signs, let them strengthen your faith and remind you that the love you've been waiting for is not far away. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Your love story is unfolding exactly as it should, and the signs around you are evidence of God's hand at work. These synchronicities are his way of assuring you that your journey is divinely guided and your soulmate is closer than you think. Chosen one, as you move forward, embrace these moments of magic and trust that they are part of the greater orchestration of your love story. This is not just a coincidence, it is divine timing at work. Your true love is near, and every step of the journey has been preparing you to receive it. Open your heart, trust the process, and know that the love that is coming is worth every challenge, every lesson, and every moment of waiting. Are you ready to step into the fullness of the love God has planned for you? Chosen. 1. Before your true love can enter your life, it is essential to cultivate a deep and abiding self-love. Loving yourself fully and completely is not selfish or arrogant. It is a recognition of your worth as a creation of God. Have you ever considered that seeing yourself as worthy is a way of honoring the one who made you? Self-love forms the foundation for attracting a love that aligns with your highest good. It is about understanding your value, embracing your unique qualities, and believing that you deserve the best that love has to offer. Psalm 139:14 reminds us, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." When you see yourself through the eyes of the Creator, you elevate your spirit, raise your vibration, and open yourself to receiving the love you were designed to experience. Self-love is a practice of nurturing your body, mind, and spirit. It means honoring your boundaries, embracing your individuality, and caring for yourself with compassion and respect. When you prioritize becoming the best version of yourself, you naturally attract a partner who matches your energy, someone who recognizes your worth and enhances your life. Have you ever paused to think about how the way you love yourself reflects the kind of love you wish to receive? Your true love will be a mirror of your own self-love. If you treat yourself with kindness and patience, your divine partner will do the same. This alignment of love begins with you. Consider the story of Ruth in the Bible. Her resilience, loyalty, and unwavering faith in God led her to Boaz, a man who saw her worth and honored her with love and respect. Ruth's journey was one of self-respect and trust in God's plan. Similarly, your journey of self-love and faith is preparing you for a divine partnership that will uplift and transform you. Are you ready to show yourself the love and care that you wish to receive in return? Self-love is a continual journey. It is not about perfection, but about growth and grace. As you work on yourself, you are preparing your heart for the love that is meant to be yours. True love has a healing power that transcends anything you've experienced before. When you meet your divine counterpart, you will feel a love that soothes your soul and helps you release past pain. 2 Corinthians 5:17 assures us, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old has gone, the new is here." This love will create a safe space for you to let go of emotional baggage, whether from childhood wounds, past relationships, or unresolved struggles. In this sacred space, love will guide you toward healing, growth, and renewal. Love is transformative. It empowers you to step into your full potential as both a person and a partner. Think about how Jesus' love for humanity transformed lives, healed the brokenhearted, and gave hope to those who felt unworthy. In a similar way, your divine counterpart's love will reflect God's grace and help you see yourself in a new light. Have you imagined how deeply and unconditionally you could be loved? When you are loved with this depth and purity, your perspective shifts. You begin to see the world with greater hope, to live with renewed purpose, and to believe in your own worth as never before. This newfound belief in your worth will ripple through every aspect of your life. Proverbs 4:23 advises, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." When you nurture self-love and allow divine love to enter your life, you create a foundation for confidence, joy, and fulfillment. True love will not only transform your relationship, it will transform how you see yourself and the world around you. This is the kind of love God has prepared for you, a love that brings healing, empowerment, and purpose. Chosen one, the time is now. Embrace self-love, nurture your spirit, and prepare your heart for the transformative love that is drawing near. Trust that every moment of self-care, every act of forgiveness, and every step of healing is aligning you with the divine love that will change everything. Are you ready to step into the love God has destined for you? Open your heart, trust the process, and know that the love coming into your life will empower you to become the best version of yourself. Chosen one, your true love is not just someone who brings happiness to your life. They are a divine catalyst for your healing, growth, and transformation. When this love enters your life, it will be a life-altering experience that heals old wounds, inspires new dreams, and empowers you to become the person you were always destined to be. Have you paused to imagine the beauty of this transformative love and the possibilities it holds for your life? True love is not just about reaching a destination, it is about embracing the journey. When you meet your divine counterpart, you will embark on an extraordinary adventure filled with growth, excitement, and shared experiences. Together you will navigate life's twists and turns, celebrating victories and supporting each other through challenges. This love will be your anchor, a partnership rooted in trust, compassion, and faith. Ecclesiastes 4:12 reminds us, "A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Your bond, strengthened by God's presence, will be unbreakable and everlasting." This love is not about perfection. It's about embracing the beauty of life's ups and downs together. You will laugh, learn, and grow side by side, building a foundation for a life filled with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. Each day will feel like a new chapter in your shared story, with memories that will last a lifetime. With your true love, every moment will be a gift, a reflection of God's blessings and His perfect plan for your life. Are you ready to embrace this incredible journey? As we come to the end of this message, I want to take a moment to thank you for being here and for opening your heart to this message. You are chosen, and your journey toward true love is a testament to your faith, resilience, and trust in God's timing. If this message has resonated with you, I encourage you to like this post, share it with others who may need to hear it, and subscribe to stay connected with more messages of hope, love, and faith. Your support allows this community to grow and continue sharing the light of God's love. Before you go, I want to offer you a blessing. May your heart be filled with peace as you trust in God's perfect timing. May you find strength in the waiting and joy in the journey. May your true love arrive at the perfect moment, bringing with them a love so profound that it transforms your life and draws you closer to your divine purpose. May God's blessings surround you, and may your love story be a beautiful testament to His faithfulness and grace. Chosen one, your love story is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. Step forward with faith, trust in the process, and know that the love you are about to receive is a reflection of God's immeasurable love for you. May your journey be blessed, your heart be open, and your spirit be uplifted as you prepare for the extraordinary love that awaits you. Thank you for being here, and may you walk in love, faith, and divine blessings.